Score big savings with the new Hy-Vee Perks membership. University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. Oak Knoll Retirement Community. Homewood Suites and Home 2. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Also brought to you by Mediacom, home of extreme and 1 gig internet speeds. Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Travel Leaders, Destinations Unlimited, the official travel partner of the Hawkeyes. Hawkeye Softball is on the air.
From Bob Pearl Field in Iowa City, Hawkeye softball coming at you this afternoon. First of a 3-game set. Final regular season Big Ten contest with the Scarlet Knights of Rutgers in town. As the Hawkeyes coming in with their record of 32-17, 11-4 in home contests here at Pearl Field, 12-7 in Big Ten play, most conference wins since 2012. As the Hawkeyes have won 3 Big Ten series in a row, getting ready to host Rutgers, who's had a tough season, 20-33, 5-10 on the road, 3-16 in Big Ten play. They're 17th in the conference. The Hawks coming in at 6th in conference play in the Big Ten this year. Little rain this afternoon that was in the forecast, but just a little shower or so. Hasn't rained since 3 o'clock here in the Iowa City area, so we're almost ready. A little delay getting the field ready, a little delay of getting things ready to go here. Just a slight after 5 o'clock. Usually we start at 5:02. It'll be a little after that, but we are set for softball as we get ready to entertain the Scarlet Knights of Rutgers. Rutgers coming in with a batting average of .240, an ERA of 4.39. They score 3 runs a game, give up 6, minus 127 in the run differential for Rutgers. Under head coach Kirsten Butler has a record of 157, 186 in her 7th season. As 11th year overall coaching college softball, 261 and 308 for Kristen Butler. Carl Golan, the head coach of the Hawkeyes in his first season. Hawks are batting .275, an ERA of 3.54, 5 runs a game, and they give up 4 a contest. Hawkeyes and the Scarlet Knights getting ready to square off for the first of 3 games. Tomorrow night will be 5:02. That's senior night. And then Sunday we'll wrap it up with a noon contest, as tonight's theme is First Responders Awareness Night. On Sunday will be Star Wars Day after senior night tomorrow night, as the Hawkeyes and the Scarlet Knights here from Pearl Field in Iowa City. Take a look at the defensive lineup for the Hawkeyes. Tatiana Roman will get the start in left field. Tori Bennett's in center. Devin Simon in right field. Avery Jackson at third. Suchen Berry at short. It's Jenny Young at second. Talia Tretton at first. Desiree Rivera, the catcher, and Jalen Adams back in the circle for the Hawkeyes after that impressive shutout victory, just giving up 2 hits to the Cyclones on Tuesday. Last time the Hawkeyes played is rained out on Wednesday night. Expected to host UNI, but that game did not happen. 23-5 now record for Jalen Adams, her 18th complete game. It's in front of a 1,000 people in attendance here on Tuesday night. That game took about an hour and 33 minutes on Tuesday night for the Hawkeyes. And Cyclones getting closer to the first pitch here. We'll take a timeout. We're back after this. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Are aches, pains, or injuries keeping you on the sidelines? At Athletico, our movement experts are here to help you turn your setbacks into comebacks and create a personalized game plan for your recovery. With no prescription or referral needed, Athletico Physical Therapy is where your comeback story begins. Get started today by scheduling a free assessment at athletico.com. Proud partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
There's a new head Hawk in town. Ben McCullum is entering his first season as the Iowa men's basketball coach. McCullum is striving to continue his winning ways in Iowa City. Join us for the new era of Iowa basketball. Reserve your season tickets for the 2025-26 season today. Give us a call at 1-800-IA-HAWKS to learn more. On Iowa, go Hawks.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
The best cars for the money are Hondas. Now, save big with 0% APR. The 25 Accord, Civic, Passport, and Odyssey have been named the best cars for the money by U.S. News & World Report. Save thousands with 0%, like the 24 Prologue with 0 APR. To drive the best, search your local Honda dealer today. See dealer for financing details. Financing on credit approval. Offer ends 4/30/25. View U.S. News Best Cars at cars.usnews.com.
So to please remove your hats as we honor America and those who protect it. Performing our national anthem is Leah Latella.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and home of the brave?
Wow, beautiful rendition of our national anthem to get us started. If that doesn't give you some chills and make the hair stand up the back of your neck, my goodness, beautiful, beautiful job. Best we've had this season, if I may say, but power to all those great anthem singers we've had throughout the year that get out there and do it, something I would not want to do. Welcome in, everybody. John Swisher along with you for Hawkeye softball this weekend as they welcome in the Knights, Scarlet Knights of Rutgers here. We'll recap the defensive lineup for the Hawkeyes. Roman, Bennett, Simon left to right, Jackson, Berry, Young, and Trenton around the horn, Rivera the catcher, and Adams inside the circle. Jalen Adams, the junior, been pretty darn good. 2.06 ERA, 23-5 record. 28 games started now. Pitched her 18th complete game against the Cyclones on Tuesday night. She's thrown 180 in the third innings, 138 hits, 68 runs, 53 earned runs, given up 55 walks, and struck out 125. Opponents are hitting .206 against her. Jillian Anderson will lead things off, playing center field. Bailey Briggs, second baseman. L.A. Matthews is the DP, hitting third. Bailey Brutus is the left fielder, hitting cleanup. Wiley Wong, the shortstop, hitting fifth. Georgia Engel in the sixth spot, the first baseman. Haley Stripling, the right fielder, in the seventh spot. Addie Osborne is the third baseman, hitting eighth. Galen Kelly, the catcher, batting ninth. Pitcher Lorelei DePew for Rutgers. We will be underway at 5:09, just 7 minutes after the advertised start time. And here we go. Adams with a strike on the outside corner at the knees. 54 real temp, 53 feel like. That humidity making it feel a little warmer than it is. 78% humidity, winds out of the northwest. Flags aren't blowing too much to out right center field. 5 miles per hour from the northwest. Strike two on the batter, Jillian Anderson. Scarlet Knight center fielder. Anderson hitting .341. There's a ball missing outside. Good 0-2 pitch. Anderson laid off. 135 at bats. It's third most on the team. 30 runs scored, 46 hits. She's hit 9 doubles, 1 triple, 17 runs batted in. This one is scattered into left field. Will be a foul ball, giving it Chase Roman. And the count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rutgers offense bats .240. They score 3 runs a game. Coming in just 16 home runs on the season. They've given up 53. Look at the Hawkeyes in that category, 28-4 and 31 long balls against. Hawkeyes sitting 6th right now in the Big Ten. Rutgers coming in last in the conference at 17th. Off-speed pitch just stayed out. For ball 2, we're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Jillian Anderson. 17 runs driven in. She's walked team leading 33 times on the season. Been hit by a pitch 6 times. Now the 2-2 on the way, and it's a grounder off of her foot. Going to be a foul ball off the left shin area perhaps. And have to walk that one off is Anderson. Right off the front left part of her lower leg. As Coach Butler coming down to check on her center fielder, Jillian Anderson, a redshirt senior, 5'4" in stature, from Rochester, Illinois. Now back in and ready is Anderson. And Adams ready. 2-2 on the way. Fouled back in the net. Now the count remains 2-2. Good battle by Anderson. Just 3 natives of New Jersey, the home state. Piscataway, New Jersey, where Rutgers is from, of course. Hawkeyes have 7 native Iowans. And there is a looking strikeout. Taking it on the outer half is Anderson. The backwards K for out number 1. Adams on Tuesday night struck out 7 Cyclone batters, 5 swinging and 2 looking. This is the 19th meeting of the series since the first time back in 1988. Hawkeyes won that 3-2. Last meeting 2 years ago in 2023. Hawkeyes winning 9-6. A ball there to Bailey Briggs, the second baseman standing in. Takes a strike on the outside corner at the knees. After a strike, should be 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes here to Bailey Briggs with 1 away in this top of the first inning. There's a pitch up and out for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Here to Briggs. Briggs, redshirt sophomore, 5'4" in stature from Lockport, New York. Count remains 1-2, 1 away. Not a bad crowd on the left side of the bleachers. Down in front of us, good amount too. Right side, not so much. There's a ball smoked down the line, be a foul ball. It bounced halfway between third base and left field. Dimensions here at Pearl Field, 200 right down the lines. As 1-2 count, getting back in is Bailey Briggs. The second baseman ready for the Adams 1-2 offering. It's upstairs, shoulder high for ball 2 or even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. L.A. Matthews, the DP, waiting in the on-deck circle for Rutgers. Adams ready, 2-2. And did she go? No, says the first base umpire. Terrell Guidry. Troy Kuykendall is the home plate umpire. Riley Cobb is the third base umpire. The 3-2 now from Adams on the way. This ball is scattered left side foul. And we stay at 3-2. One of the pluses of the Hawkeye pitching staff when they've had success, not giving up those free passes. Just 1 issued on Tuesday night by Adams. 1 walk, no hit batters. And a thing Coach Golan has been very satisfied with, that pitching staff. Now the 3-2 on the way. And it's lifted in the net. Right side, foul ball, we stay full. Big Ten tournament coming up. Final Big Ten games this weekend. Rutgers will play their final game on Sunday. Hawkeyes, barring taking care of business here, will be in that tournament. Currently sit in 6th place as they take 12 teams. Shouldn't be a problem of getting in there at all. As the ball fouled up and out of play. 12 teams taken. Purdue will host it in West Lafayette starting on Wednesday. 3-2 the count, 1 out. Top of the first inning here from Pearl Field in Iowa City. And this one's outside and a ball. 1 out variety, giving up the walk to Briggs. Brings up L.A. Matthews now, the DP. Matthews is a graduate student from Concord, North Carolina. Transfer from Houston. And now Adams ready with a runner on first and 1 down. This one is hit hard left side. Berry takes it herself. The 6U3 double play gets the Hawkeyes out of the first inning. You go to the bottom half. Hawks coming up for the first time. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Fans, please be alert for foul balls and main.
This is the sound of grilling season. It's time to get back to cookouts, to gathering with friends and family, and making memories. And with Hy-Vee's lower prices on thousands of items all over the store, you can still get the best quality meat and everything else you need for your barbecues at prices that will make you smile. Get back to grilling for less, with a little help from Hy-Vee.
Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bent grass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. Challenging, yet extremely playable. Improve your game with PGA instruction and our full-service pro shop. Treat yourself to Bunker's Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner. And our scenic Greenview Banquet Room is perfect for weddings or any special event. Brown Deer Golf Club, a stunning country club setting at affordable public rates.
Back in bottom half of the first inning. Hawkeyes coming up for the first time with Jenny Young, Tori Bennett, and Desiree Rivera, hopefully more. First time facing Rutgers pitching this weekend in the form of Lorelei DePaul, the senior. A ball taken there, 1-0 the count. DePaul, 5'9" senior from Richmond, Indiana. A transfer from Miami of Ohio. 4.87 ERA and 0-4 record. This is her 7th start. Ball outside, or a pitch taken for a strike in the outside corner, I should say. Or strike one, 1 ball and 1 strike. DePaul, 46 innings thrown, 73 hits against her 43 runs, 32 earned runs, 23 walks, 24 strikeouts. That pitch is called a strike. Off-speed pitch ducked in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball has opponents hitting .356 against her, thrown 5 wild pitches. The 1-2 on the way to Young, takes it upstairs, helmet high for ball 2 or even. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jenna Young. Best average on the team, .358. 40 runs, 53 hits, 8 doubles, 5 triples, 3 long balls, 27 runs knocked in. She scatters this in the air, left side, gonna be a foul ball. Bounces up against the fence. So left fielder Burtis giving it chase. For Rutgers, Burtis, Anderson, and Stripling left to right. Osborne, Wong, Briggs, and Engel around the horn. Kelly, the catcher, Depew inside the circle. Hawks hitting .275. They score 5 runs a game. A 9-6 shutout record on the season. 5-3 in 1-run games and 7-8 in run rule contests. There's a ball just foul. Right side of the first base bag. On the ground, Engel knocked it down. Already foul, called a foul ball, and the count stays at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jenny Young. Well, Hawkeyes sophomore from Winterset. Off-speed pitch just up and out. Missed the plate for ball 3. We're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here to Jenna. Last time out, Jenna Young went 1 for 3. A hit in the 3rd inning. Hawkeyes scored a run against Iowa State on Tuesday night. The 3-2 on the way here is taken off the ground and looped into center field, and a bounce and go all the way to the bottom of the wall. Bounce on the warning track. Center fielder Anderson gets to it, but not before a stand-up leadoff double by Jenna Young. Like a bouncy ball on that turf. She took it right off that outfield grass, I should say, right off the home plate turf into left center field. Bounded off the end of the tail of the Tiger Hawk, and then went into the warning track after hitting the bottom of the wall. Jenna Young picking up double number 9 and hit number 54. A bunt run out in front. Second baseman a little late getting there, but could get there in time as Bennett with the sacrifice bunt out. The 1-4 on the put out for out number 1. So Young moves her way to 3rd. Hawks trying to manufacture runs early here. Get on the board first in this bottom of inning number 1. 1 hit and a runner on 3rd with 1 away. Desiree Rivera climbs in. Right-handed batter. Takes a strike on the outside corner just below the belt for strike 1. 0-1 the count to Rivera. A .291 batter. at 127 at bats, 37 hits, 8 runs scored, 8 doubles, 2 long balls, and 21 runs driven in. The 0-1 on the way, and it's taken outside just off the plate for ball one. We're even. 1 ball, 1 strike. To Rivera, runner on third, 1 away. Rutgers zeros in their first half of the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. They got one on with a walk. There's a hot shot line drive. Young able to get back at third as the third baseman just a couple feet away. Caught it and then lunged and tagged Young, but she was on the bag. Osborne, nice quick action there by the freshman, 5'4" freshman Addie Osborne from Erie, Colorado. Line drive and then reached for Young. Tagger on the backside, but Young was standing on the bag, as I mentioned. The L5 line out to the third baseman for out number 2. Off the bat of Rivera, brings up Sujin Berry. Takes a strike at the knees on the outside corner, strike 1. 0-1 the count to Sujin, the sophomore from Pittsburgh, California. Berry hitting .342, 149 at bats, most on the team, 30 runs scored, 51 hits. She smacks this one high in the air, right center field, but the center fielder getting over there and making the catch, Anderson, the F8 for out number 3. The first inning in the books. We go to inning number 2. The Hawkeyes and Scarlet Knights scoreless. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Hello, Hawkeye fans. This is Ben McCullum, the head coach of the Iowa men's basketball team. Returning to Iowa City as the head coach is a dream come true. The passion of Iowa fans is unmatched, and I'm incredibly excited to get started on this new journey together. I look forward to seeing our fans on campus across the state and throughout the nation. Here's to big things coming and an exciting future ahead. Go Hawks!
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Top of the second inning. Getting ready to start. Bailey Burtis will lead things off for Rutgers. Burtis, Wong, and Engel for the Scarlet Knights. No score in this one. Hawkeyes denied with the runner on third. Jenna Young got on with the leadoff double. Sacrifice bunt out, a line out by Rivera. And then they fly out to right center field by Berry. Ended the threat. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on for the Hawkeyes in the bottom half of the first. A strike to Bailey Burtis, the cleanup hitter, the left fielder. Burtis, a freshman, 5'8" in stature from Friendswood, Texas. Ball 1 there, we're even. 1 ball, 1 strike to Burtis. Adams ready. The 1-1 on the way. And it's up and out. Just misses the zone for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. This cloudy 54-degree day. 78% humidity. Light breeze, though. Could be a lot worse. Flags are flying out a little bit in right center field. Flying out third base to right field. We've seen a lot windier conditions this spring here, of course. A lot of balls flying out of the park because of that wind, especially to right field. There's a little looper over the head of a diving Jenny Young into right field. Simon corrals it and gets it in, but not before leadoff single, first hit of the game. For Bailey Burtis and the Scarlet Knights. Burtis, .227 hitter, just picked up her 28th hit of the season. Now Riley Wong will stand in, the freshman, .273 average, just 55 at bats. 11 runs, 15 hits, 3 doubles, 1 home run, and 6 runs driven in. Now we have time called. Looks like we'll have a runner here for Rutgers. So the 3 coaches are meeting just outside the first base line. Not sure if Burtis was affected on that hit. She looked like she was holding and shaking off her left hand. Seems to be she's okay, and she's out there to run for herself. Here in this top of the second inning. Right-handed batter Wong will stand in. Freshman Aldi Virginia. The shortstop bunts this one right in front of the plate. Jackson gets there in a hurry, fires a bullet to Young covering at first. It'll be the sacrifice. 5-4 on the putout for out number 1. Burtis moves to second. Wong got her job done, and he's up Georgia Engel now. Engel, the senior first baseman from Conover, North Carolina. Runner on second, 1 away. Top of the second inning. No score. First of 3 games. There's a hard hit. Line driver over the head of a leaping Sujin Berry. That'll roll all the way to the bottom of the fence against the wall. 1 run will score easily. And it'll be a RBI 1-out double off the bat of Georgia Engel. And the Scarlet Knights jump on the board first in this top of the second inning.
Right fielder number 2, Haley Stripling.
So the double scores the first run of the game. It's Georgia Engel getting the job done there for the Scarlet Knights. Her 7th run batted in on her 20th hit and 3rd double for Engel. Give a run scored for Bailey Burtis. Her 12th run of the season, and now it brings up Haley Stripling. Stripling, redshirt freshman, 5'4" right fielder from Lafayette, California. So strike, first pitch from Adams. 0-1 the count with 1 out, runner on second base. Stripling, 205 batter, 75 at bats, 14 runs, 16 hits, 9 runs driven in. 0-1 taken in there. Just below the numbers on the inner half for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's Stripling, the 4th batter. Here in this top of the second, we've had a hit to right, a sacrifice bunt out, and a hit to left center. A single and a double so far, 1 run scored. Scarlet Knights lead 1-0. Hot shot left side off the top of the third base Hawkeye dugout for a foul ball as Adams hustles over and retrieves it off the bounce. No balls, 2 strikes. Adams getting her sign, looking at her wristband on her left wrist, and the 0-2 on the way, and it's a ground ball left side, just avoids a runner. Berry fields it and fires it to first and takes the out. So runner is running by her. Berry taking the safe out. And the 6-3 on the ground out for out number 2. As Engel makes her way to third. Addie Osborne, the third baseman, will stand in now, the 8th batter here in the order. 5th this inning, Osborne, a freshman, a young team for Rutgers, a 5'4" freshman from Erie, Colorado. Just 3 seniors on the roster for Rutgers. Hawks have 5. 2 regular seniors and 1 redshirt senior for Rutgers. There's a soft hit ball right out in front of the circle. Adams gets out of the circle, fires it to first. The 1-3 ground out for out number 3. Rutgers does hop on the scoreboard first. They lead 1-0. To the bottom of the second we go. This is Iowa Hawkeye softball. You're listening to it from Learfield.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bump's Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkbine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bump's is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bump's and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkbine Golf Course. Bump's Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
Hey Iowa, it's George Kittle, tight end for the San Francisco 49ers and proud former Hawkeye. Life can throw unexpected hits, much like catching a pass over the middle. If you're facing struggles with drug or alcohol use or even mental health challenges, take a time out and call Your Life Iowa. Just like my teammates are there for me, the Your Life Iowa team is there for you. Get 24/7 free resources or find treatment options at yourlifeiowa.org.
A message from Iowa HHS.
Bottom of the second inning is here. Hawkeyes find themselves down 1-0 for Rutgers in the top half of this second. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. Hawkeyes with 1 hit by Jenny Young to lead off the ball game at the bottom of the first, lead off their inning, I should say. But stranded, so 1 hit and 1 left on in that bottom of inning number 1. Hannah Lindsay starts it for the Hawkeyes here, the DP. A 5'8" senior from Surprise, Arizona. One of those 5 seniors that will be honored tomorrow night on senior night here at Pearl Field. Ball misses upstairs and we're even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here to Hannah Lindsay, the 5th batter of this order. 5, 6, 7. Lindsay, Trenton, and Simon due up for the Hawks. The pitch from DePue is ball that misses low in the zone for ball 2. 2-1. The count here to Hannah Lindsay. Two balls and 1 strike. Nicest day of this series weather-wise will be Sunday. Expected temperature of 71. Mostly sunny conditions. Tomorrow going to be cloudy, but high of 61. Minor chance of rain. This one is hit deep to left center field, and it's not going to be caught. It bounces on the warning track up against the wall. Center fielder not getting up slowly, and the left fielder able to get to it and get it in. Now before a leadoff stand-up double off the bat of Hannah Lindsay. A diving effort by Anderson, the center fielder, but not able to get to it. The double is centered by Lindsay. She's on second hit of the game, second double of the game for the Hawkeyes. And it brings up Talia Trenton. As a runner on second, now Trenton standing in. Ball up and out. For ball 1. 1-0 the count. Trenton. 191 batter. 9 runs, 17 hits. Takes a ball there. It's 2-0. Right-handed batter Trenton now. Back in and ready. Runner on second. Nobody out. 2-0 the count. Here to Talia Trenton. It's a right-handed batter. Back in and ready. Ball bounces in front of the plate. 4 ball 3. 3-0 the count. Here to Talia Trenton. Anna Lindsay. Tying run out at second base here at the bottom of the second. 1-0. Rutgers with the advantage. The 3-0 on the way. And it's high. Above the letters, ball 4. Trenton takes the first free pass issued by DePue. The walk puts runners on first and second. Devin Simon will climb into the batter's box now. As as the Rutgers Scarlet Knights infield calls a timeout. All of them meeting. 7 of those players, 6 of those players, I should say, meeting in the back of the circle. Now the home plate umpire, Troy Kuykendall, will go out there and break up the meeting. We're ready to go. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. A sophomore from Cascade, Devin Simon, ready to climb in and help out our offense here. Simon, the sophomore, 252 batter, 21 runs, 119 at-bats, 30 hits, 11 runs driven in. She's walked 15 times, hit by a pitch 3 times, takes a strike in the inside corner. Fly high for strike 1. 0-1 the count to Simon, third batter of this bottom of the second inning. Hawkeyes trying to respond after giving up the first run of the series to the Scarlet Knights. There's a pitch too far outside for a ball. And we're even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Avery Jackson waiting in the on-deck circle for the Hawkeyes. Looking for their 4th Big Ten Series win in a row. First time they've done that since 2020. There's a foul ball near the dish by Simon. And the count's 1-2. Those conference wins for the Hawkeyes in quite some time, with 12-7 record coming in. 11-4 home record here, 32-17. 50th game this evening for the Hawks. Rutgers playing their 54th contest, the 1-2 on the way. Down in the turf right in front of the plate. Good stop by Kelly, the catcher, keeping that in front of her. So runners couldn't go anywhere. And we're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Right-handed pitcher, Depew, getting her sign, checking her left wristband and ready. The 2-2 on the way. And it's lifted into deep center field. And that ball is going to be gone off the bottom of the scoreboard. As a center fielder, Anderson, all she can do is look up. And a 3-run jack by Devin Simon to get the Hawkeyes on the board. And the 2-run lead now. 3-1 Hawkeyes. Devin Simon with the power surge there. Her 3rd home run of the year. Give her RBIs 12, 13, and 14. Now on the season, Devin Simon giving this crowd something to cheer about early on here with the 3-run dinger. And it brings up Avery Jackson now. 3-1 Hawkeyes with the lead here in the bottom of the second. Still nobody out. So the pitch is a ball after a ball. It's 2-0. The Hawkeyes home run number 29 I should say on the season. They've given up 31 of those. The 54th given up by Rutgers. They have 16 in their favor. 2-0 the count here to Avery Jackson, the 8th batter in the order, the 4th in this inning for the Hawkeyes, who lead 3-1. Pitch outside, ball 3. 3-0 the count to Avery Jackson. The junior from Kankakee, Illinois. 236 batter, 14 runs, 13 hits, 6 runs driven in, and she takes ball 4. Second walk given up this inning from Depew. Jackson's on first. Tatiana Roman will stand in now. One guy left fielder batting 9th. First we have time called. And Coach Butler, the 2006 graduate of Florida, University of Florida, is out there. Her 7th season at the helm. Bird with her infield, entire infield, and the battery of Kelly and Depew. Runner on first, nobody down. Hawks have a 3-1 lead. 2 more hits this inning. One was the homer by Simon. So 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors. Scarlet Knights have 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors.
Left fielder Tatiana Roman.
Hawkeyes lead the series 14-4. And games, those 18 games played since 1988. Did not play last year. Strike taken on a show and bunt, pulled back Roman. The runner on first and nobody down. Tatiana hitting .247. Takes that one down. We're even 1-1. 85 at bats for Roman, 17 runs, 21 hits, 2 doubles, 6 runs driven in. And the 1-1 on the way. Is lifted left side, little popper in the bleachers. Foul ball, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm going to be swinging away now. Pitch is down in the dirt. Get away from the catcher. High throw gets past both fielders at second base. Sliding in safely is Jackson. Now she gets up and runs into third. The throwing error will allow Jackson to get to third base. E2. And Roman will stand back in with a 2-2 count with nobody down. First error of the ball game. After the stolen base from Jackson, the error allows her to get the third, and Roman now calling time. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Jackson the runner at third. Hawks lead 3-1, bottom of the second inning. Ball is chopped right side, foul. And we stay even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 5th batter of the second inning for the Hawkeyes, Tatiana Roman. The pitch from Depew on the way. Ball in the dirt outside, ball 3, we're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Had a double to center, a walk, a home run to center, and a walk so far in this bottom of the second. Chopped off the front of the plate, gonna be a foul ball. Hit the leg and the foot of Roman. Plate umpire Troy Kuykendall calling it right away. 3 balls and 2 strikes the count. You're ready to do it all over again here. Last of the second inning. Depew ready, 3-2 on the way, and it's grounded right side. Second baseman up and over for the 4-3 ground out for out number 1 as Jackson held Bay at third. It's a hard hit ball, little glance by Briggs. Jackson being careful over there, being smart. And now we have time, and looks like we'll have a pitching change, as that'll be it for Lorelei Depew. We'll tell you about the new Rutgers pitcher when we come back with 1 out, runner on third, bottom of the second. Hawks lead 3-1. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Express Midwest is Iowa's locally owned and operated ground transportation specialists who have served Iowa City for more than 37 years. With a selection of chauffeured black cars, limos, sprinters, and buses, they have solutions for all your transport needs. Check out their website to find a full list of services, rates, and more at expressmidwest.com. That's expressmidwest.com.
Hear that? That's the Iowa Lottery powering up the new Pac-Man scratch ticket, where you could jump your way to $50K in instant cash prizes. Even if you don't score big in your first round, you still get an extra life. Because you can enter non-winning tickets in the VIP club for a chance to win a Pac-Man arcade package, plus your share of $325,000 in cash prizes. That's a lot of Waka Waka winning. Pac-Man is registered and copyrighted by Bandai Namco Entertainment Inc. Enter and see rules at iLottery.com/VIP.
Back into Pearl Field, Hawkeyes lead 3-1. We're at the bottom of the second inning. With one out, runner on third base. Couple defensive changes here for the Scarlet Knights. As the new catcher coming on, taking place of Kelly will be Allison Amadio. Amadio, the new catcher, and the new pitcher, Kelsey Hoekstra. Hoekstra, a freshman from Overland Park, Kansas. 6-10 record, 6.41 ERA, her 24th appearance. 75 in the third innings thrown, 118 hits against her, 92 runs, 69 earned runs, 43 walks. She struck out 33. Opponents are hitting .352 against her. Tall right-handers. Hoekstra, 5'10" in stature. The first pitch is a striker in there, just below the belt in the inside corner to Jenny Young for strike one. And a hit, a walk, a homer, a walk, and a ground out here. Sixth batter, this bottom of the second, Jenny Young with a runner on third in the form of Jackson, who walked after the three-run dinger by Devin Simon. This one's up and out of play, left side, foul ball. Strike two, no balls and two strikes. Young got a double. The center was stranded in the bottom of the first. Hawks leading 3-1. Last of inning number two. This one is skied left side. Playable for the left fielder coming on. She'll put it away. Jackson the bluff. The throw in, knocked down by the catcher in front of the plate. Burtis puts it away. The F7. For out number two, brings up Tori Bennett now. Tori bunted out. Sacrifice spot to move Young to third in that bottom of the first. Standing in here with two away and a runner on third. Seventh batter of this bottom of inning number two. Hawks 3 runs, 3 hits. Scarlet Knights 1 run, 2 hits and an error. Ball there, missing the zone low. 1-0 the count. Here to Tori Bennett. Right-handed batter Bennett, the junior from Fort Dodge, back in there and takes a strike at the belt. Outer half for strike one, we're even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Desiree Rivera waits in the on-deck circle. If Bennett can keep it alive here with 2 outs. Long look in from Hoekstra. That pitch misses up and out. And Bennett back in with a 2-1 count. 2-1 on the way. And it's upstairs. Held up on that. Got it dipped, and her bat went forward, but on the appeal, no go, says Terrell Guidry down at first base. Scarlet Knights appealing that one right away. Counts 3 balls and 1 strike. The 3-1 on the way. It's lifted in the air, medium depth center field. Anderson coming back for it and getting the catch. The F8 for out number 3. Hawkeyes bat 7. They score 3 runs on a couple of hits. 3-1 Hawks to the 3rd we go. This is Iowa Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Different people have different needs. Delta Dental of Iowa has affordable dental and vision coverage that meets you where you are. Small business on a budget? We have options with no employer costs. Traditional Medicare plans don't cover dental, but we do. And if you can't get benefits at work, you can buy direct from us. Plus, we give back to your community. Visit sharinghealthysmiles.com and choose Delta Dental. For your smile, for your health, for your community.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bumps Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkbine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bumps is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bumps and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkbine Golf Course. Bumps Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
Top of the 3rd inning is here. Hawkeyes lead 3-1. Kelsey Hoekstra came in to pitch, hitting in the 9 spot now, entering the position of the former catcher Galen Kelly. So Hoekstra will hit here, the freshman from Overland Park, Kansas. A .259 batter, 27 at bats, has 7 hits, 4 doubles, and 3 runs driven in. Hawkeyes scored 3 runs on 2 hits, one of them a 3-run dinger by Devin Simon. No errors and 1 runner left on base. 2-1 the count. Here to Hoekstra. 9-1-2, Hoekstra, Anderson, and Briggs in this top of the 3rd. Foul ball right side. We're even out, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here the top of the 3rd inning, Hawks leading 3-1 after Rutgers took that early lead, 1-0. In the top of the 2nd inning. 2-2 offering from Adam Slam back into the netting behind home plate. The count remains at 2-2. $14 freshmen on this roster for Rutgers. Taking a pitch out of the zone there. Ball 3, we're full. Three of them redshirt freshmen for Coach Butler and company. The 3-2 on the way. Slow grounder right side. Young gobbles it up and sends it to Trenton at first. The 4-3 ground out for out number 1. Brings up the top of the order, and Jillian Anderson now.
Center fielder Jillian Anderson.
Anderson struck out looking. Lone strikeout off the right arm of Jalen Adams so far in the game. Lead the game off in the top of the 1st inning. Strike there, 0-1 the count. Here with one out in this top of the third inning. Adams, the 0-1 pitch right down Broadway. Above the knees for strike two. No balls and 2 strikes to Jillian Anderson. One of the 3 seniors on this team, a redshirt senior. 5'4" outfielder from Rochester, Illinois. A ball there, and it's 1-2. Anderson, a transfer from Southeast Missouri. And now the 1-2 on the way. Pitch inside, just off the plate. We're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here to Jillian Anderson. The 2-2 on the way. And this is popped up left side. Shortstop Berry calls everybody off. Makes the catch. The pop out. 4 out, number 2. Bailey Briggs now will stand in as Briggs walked and was forced out in that first inning. Third batter this top of the third. Hawks leading 3-1. First of a 3-game set with Rutgers this weekend. A swing and a miss for a strike there by Briggs. Redshirt sophomore from Lockport, New York. This game 50 minutes old here from Pearl Field. There's a liner left side, backhanded stab before it hit the turf. Berry able to make the grab, the L6 for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the third. Hawkeyes 3, Scarlet Knights 1. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, or just needs someone to listen, 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Hawk fans, we can all help prevent suicide. There is hope with the 988 Lifeline. Call or text 988 now. 988 Lifeline, a sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Bottom of the third inning, Hawkeyes leading 3-1. Be 3-4-5. Rivera, Berry, and Lindsay due up. Ball one there. 1-0 the count. Desiree with a line out. The third baseman, Osborne, her first time up. And this is a pitch just missing the zone, up and out for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Desiree Rivera, the Hawkeye redshirt junior catcher from Chino, California. Hoekstra with the delivery and the pitch. 2-0, popped up left side. Shortstop coming on will make the catch. Wong puts it away. Pop out. Round number 1. 4 in a row retired for Rutgers pitching.
Shortstop Susan Berry.
3 in a row by Hoekstra after Depew got Roman the ground out. Coach Butler making the change. And it paid dividends, got the Scarlet Knights out of it after they'd given up 3 runs, the Hawks, in that bottom of the second. Ball 1 there, Sujin Berry. Flew out to the center fielder Anderson in the first. Stands in here with 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the third inning. The 1-0 on the way. It's up and in. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Sujin Berry. .59 sophomore from California. Left-handed batter. Back in and ready. And the 2-0 from Hoekstra is low. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Here to Berry. Hawks bat 4 in the first. 7 in the second. 3 runs and 2 hits in that second inning. There's a pitch upstairs. Ball 4. Third free pass given up by Rutgers pitching. The first offered by Hoekstra. 1-out walk brings up Hannah Lindsay now, the DP. She got a double with center, scored the first of 3 runs on that 3-run home run by Devin Simon in the bottom of the second. Lindsay standing in here with 1 out and 1 on. It's a strike at the knees. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. To Hannah Lindsay. As Hannah back and ready. And there is a strike on the outside corner. Above the knees. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. To Lindsay with Berry on first with 1 away. Bottom of the third inning. And a bad crowd on hand for chilly, dreary, rainy earlier day. Ball outside too far. And Lindsay will get back in with a 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hawkeyes trying to pick up their 12th home win of the year. 11-4 coming in. Chase that one up and out of the zone. Swing and a miss. Lindsay, the strikeout swinging. The first one for the Hawkeye offense here this evening. Gives us a second out in the bottom of the third. Brings up Talia Tretton. Tretton walked and scored in the second on that homer by Simon. 1 on, 2 out. Last of the third, 3-1 Hawks with the advantage. Hoekstra, the first offering, it's a strike on that inside corner below the belt for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Talia Tretton. Tretton, her 10th run scored in that second inning. Skies this one down the right field line. Right fielder over to her left, makes the catch, the F9 for out number 3. To the 4th we go. Hawkeyes lead 3-1. Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
The best cars for the money are Hondas. Now, save big with 0% APR. The 25 Accord, Civic, Passport, and Odyssey have been named the best cars for the money by U.S. News & World Report. Save thousands with 0%, like the 24 Prologue with 0 APR. To drive the best, search a local Honda dealer today. See dealer for financing details. Financing on credit approval. Offer ends 4/30/25. View U.S. News Best Cars at cars.usnews.com.
Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bent grass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. Challenging, yet extremely playable. Improve your game with PGA instruction and our full-service pro shop. Treat yourself to Bunker's Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner. And our scenic Greenview banquet room is perfect for weddings or any special event. Brown Deer Golf Club, a stunning country club setting at affordable public rates.
Hawkeye softball brought to you by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. Stop by today for a relaxing massage at the spa, fine dining at Ruthie's Steak and Seafood, and so much more. Visit Riverside Casino and Golf Resort today, located minutes south of Iowa City. John Swisher back with you Inside Pearl Field here in Iowa City is the Hawkeyes leading 3-1. We've entered the top of the fourth inning. L.A. Matthews will lead it off. Matthews, Burtis, and Wong, 3-4-5 for the Scarlet Knights. Rutgers coming in to their 54th game, a 20-33 record, 5-10 on the road, 3-16 in Big Ten play. They're last in the Big Ten Conference. Heading into this final weekend of regular season Big Ten play, they'll wrap up their season on Sunday. Hawkeyes trying to finish it out on a positive note and get ready for the Big Ten tournament. Find out that bracket on Sunday night. Tournament that runs Wednesday through Saturday. Hosted by Purdue this year in West Lafayette. 2-0 the count here to Matthews. Get into a double play, 6U3 to Barry in that first inning to end the first. Takes ball 3 there out of the zone. 3-0 the count to L.A. Matthews. Graduate player, 5'5". Designated player from Concord, North Carolina. Quick time is called as Jackson and Barry come over to give words of encouragement and a slap of the gloves to Adams. And away we go. 3-0 as a ball just misses outside off the plate for ball 4. And the second walk allowed by Adams. First since the first inning. Before that, 5 in a row retired by Jalen Adams. Now we'll have a runner at first base. See, home plate umpire getting the change. As the runner is Kelsey Riggin, the freshman from Wellington, Florida. Running for Matthews.
For the Scarlet Knights, number 15, Kelsey Riggin.
Bailey Burtis, the batter. Takes a ball. And Adams trying to regain their control here. 1-0 the count. The runner on first. Nobody out here in this top of the fourth inning. As Burtis. The 1-0 on the way. There's the ball down for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Bailey Burtis got a hit to right and scored her last time in the second inning. First and only run for the Scarlet Knights so far. Burtis, the freshman from Friendswood, Texas. Foul ball left side in the net. Above the dugout. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here to Burtis. As Riggin, the runner on first. 2 balls and 1 strike. On the way, the pitch. Lifted right side in the netting down the first base side. And we're even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Second batter of the inning, Bailey Burtis. Scarlet Knights coming in on a 3-game win streak. Hawks have won 2 in a row. Now time is called. Hawkeyes meeting inside the circle. And Coach Butler coming over to meet with both of her assistant coaches. With a runner on first. Nobody out as the trainer looking at Bailey Burtis. Burtis walking off here apparently. We're going to have a pinch hitter. Something on the after that swing off the foul ball perhaps. As Burtis has to leave the ball game. And we're going to have a pinch hitter here coming on for the Scarlet Knights. Stephanie Kraska, redshirt freshman, Mount Holly, New Jersey. One of the 3 New Jersey natives on the roster will come on and hit for Bertus here. So Kraska coming in with a 2-2 count that was on Bertus.
Pitcher number 9, Stephanie Kraska.
A right-handed batter ready. Driven in the net right side. Foul ball, and the count remains 2-2. And the 2-2 on the way. Grounder, right side, backhanded stab by Trenton. She's going to step on the bag herself. 3-U ground out. Backhanded play by Trenton for out number 1 as Riggin moves up to second base. 1 out, 1 on. Riley Wong will stand in now.
Shortstop, Riley Wong.
Wong. Sacrifice bunt out. First time up. Moved Bertus over in that second inning. Wong now. Takes that one the inside corner below the belt for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. Wiley Wong.
Sometimes he doesn't like to finish them off right away, so he doesn't have to do it. Or sometimes he just eats them all the way down to nothing.
Wong, the freshman from Aldi, Virginia. Strike 2 there. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the 4th. Hawkeyes leading 3-1. Slow moving ball game here. Hour and 6 minutes old. And ball just misses there. Hawkeye faithful wanted it, no can do. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Riggin the runner out at second. Adams the check of the wristband and ready. The 1-2 on the way. It's grounded left side. Jackson has it. Looks at the runner. Fires it to Trenton. 5-3 ground out. Out number 2. Riggin has to stay put at second. And 2 away.
First baseman, Georgia Engel.
Georgia Engel. An RBI double center. Scoring Bertus in the second. Engel, the senior. 5'8". First baseman, Conover, North Carolina. Her and Matthews from the same town. This one's a grounder right side. Young gobbles it up, sends it to Trenton. The 4-3 ground out for out number 3. 1 left on for the Scarlet Knights. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Hawks still lead 3-1. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to wellmark.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
So much to see, so many places to experience, and nobody helps you get there like Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited. Come to our travel showcase March 13th from 4:30 to 7:30 at the Olympic Theater in Cedar Rapids. Get in on exclusive show deals, meet our travel partners, discover unique travel opportunities, and enjoy complimentary food and drinks. Just visit duagency.com or call 319-393-1359 to register. The world is yours to explore at DU Travel Showcase on March 13th.
Back in, bottom of the 4th, 3-1 Hawks. with the advantage. 7-8-9 to up. Simon, Jackson, and Roman. Defensive changes for the Scarlet Knights. Stephanie Kraska stays in the game after coming in to pitch hit for Burtis. She'll play right field. Stripling's out of the game. Burtis out of the game in left field. Riggin, who came in to run for Matthews, is in left field. Devin Simon now standing in, who hit that 3-run jack in the second inning, put the Hawkeyes up 3-1. Where we sit here now, the bottom of the fourth. Takes that one a strike. Belled high on the inside corner. Simon facing Depew her first time. First time taking a look at Hoekstra in the last of the fourth inning. And a ball well outside for ball one, we're even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Third home run of the season. 14 runs batted in now after that 3-run dinger, and raising the batting average up, entering at 252. Takes that one upstairs, shoulder high for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hawks all 3 of their runs in that second inning on the Simon homer. After a home run in a run scored, I should say, by the Scarlet Knights in the second. Makes another ball there. It's 3-1. Avery Jackson waiting in the on-deck circle. And the 3-1 from Hoekstra. A little looper behind the second base bag to her right. Briggs has it. The pop out for out number 1. Avery Jackson now walked and stranded at third in that second inning. Stands in here with nobody on. 1-0. Pitch on the way, showing bunt, pulling back, taking outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Here to Jackson. Hawk fans in Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. That includes the fuel in our vehicles, so when you fill up, pump it up with Unleaded 88. Support Iowa's corn farmers. The 1-0. Up and out for a ball. 2-0 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the fourth inning, 3-1 Hawks. 3 runs, 3 hits for the Hawkeyes. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error for Rutgers. The 2-0 to Jackson. Fouled back. The padded wall behind home plate for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Look at the wristband by Hoekstra, ready for the 2-1 to Avery Jackson, the second batter here in this bottom of the fourth inning. On the way, it's low and inside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the 3-1. Catches an outside corner, belt high for strike 2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Avery Jackson with a for 2 game on Tuesday night. Swings on and misses that one for strike 3. Swinging K for the second out. Brings up Tatiana Roman now with 2 away, nobody on.
Left fielder Tatiana Roman.
This bottom of inning number 4. Hoekstra come in and she retired 3 in a row before she walked 1. Now she's retired 4 in a row since that walk to Barry in the 3rd. She came on in relief with one out in the second after the couple batters after the home run by Simon. There's a strike taken after a ball. 1-0 the count to Tatiana Roman. 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Roman, the 1-1, takes a running look at that one and takes it for a strike in the inside corner above the knees for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. First of 3 games set here tonight. Tomorrow night, 5:02 first pitch will be on the air before 5. And Sunday at noon to wrap up the regular season. Final home game. Regular season on Sunday was Star Wars Day. Senior night. Honoring those 5 seniors tomorrow night. Ball up and out of play left side on the field to our left. And the count's still 1-2. This one is slapped left side down the line, foul ball. And the count remains 1-2. Those 5 seniors on the roster, they'll be honored tomorrow night. Haley Down, Devin Greer, Riley Moss, Tatiana Roman, who's in the batter's box right now, and Hannah Lindsay. The 1-2 on the way. Inside off the plate, ball 2 or even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jenna Young, top of the order, waiting in the on-deck circle for the Hawkeyes if Roman can keep it alive. The 2-2 on the way. And another ball fouled back in the net. Good battle by Roman. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 from Hoekstra. Up and out for a ball. All 3, 3-2. Roman grounded out to Briggs. Second baseman last time up in the second. The 3-2 on the way, and it's strike 3 on the inside corner. Off the knees, froze Roman, the backwards K for out number 3. We go to the 5th inning, still Hawkeyes 3s and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights 1. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
This is the sound of grilling season. It's time to get back to cookouts, to gathering with friends and family, and making memories. And with Hawkeyes' lower prices on thousands of items all over the store, you can still get the best quality meat and everything else you need for your barbecues at prices that will make you smile. Get back to grilling for less, with a little help from Hy-Vee.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Welcome back in. Get off the bat of the 7th batter here. Jackson coming on, making the play. 5-3 ground out for out number 1. He's up Addie Osborne now. This one's a hot shot and a backhanded play in the air. Reaching up and snagging is Sujin Berry. The L6 for out number 2. Great job by Sujin Berry. And the Hawkeyes 2 up and 2 down. Exactly what Jalen Adams needed there. 5 retired in a row. Kelsey Hoekstra will be the batter with 2 away here at the top of the 5th. 3-1 Hawks with the advantage. Time is called as Coach Butler having a word with Hoekstra. And we're ready to go. Jalen Adams on the rubber and ready to go. Hoekstra grounded out to the second baseman. Younger first time. Takes a strike there, 0-1 the count. And Adams ready, the 0-1. So strike in the inside corner at the knees for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here 2. Hoekstra. And no on the appeal. Hoekstra able to held up, says the third base umpire Riley Cobb. Now the 1-2. Ball scattered in the net, bounces over the net, back row of the bleachers to our left. The count remains at 1-2. And the 1-2 from Adams. On the way. Sky, deep center field. Bennett going back. She'll make the catch and hang on to it. Falling on the warning track, Tori Bennett hauls it in. They're back towards center field, a diving effort. And the F8, now the Rutgers looks like they're going to challenge this perhaps. They're going to try to maybe, as the first base coach was telling the runner to stay put at second, because to his vantage point it looked like the ball hit the turf out there. So now the umpires are conferring. It looked like we might have a challenge on this play here.
So where goes vocal court?
We will have a challenge as the home plate umpire and the third base umpire, Mr. Kuykendall and Mr. Cobb, will head over to the replay area. Oh, it looked like that ball stayed in the glove. The first base coach, Darren Miller for Rutgers. Thought the ball popped out, but to our advantage of the replay here, it looked like Bennett kept it in her glove as she slid on the warning track. Able to come up with the ball in her glove and show it. But Rutgers not for sure. That sure looks like Bennett able to keep that ball. Great job getting that second hand there before she dove. The second hand to tuck the ball in her glove, hit the ground, able to hang on to it. Braced herself with her second hand on that warning track, diving away from the infield. A great job by Tori Bennett, it appears, haul in that ball, which should be the third out of this top of the fifth inning on the F8. But we're waiting for the official call from the umpires. Here with a 3-1 lead for the Hawkeyes in this top of the fifth inning. And the call is upheld. Batter is out. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bumps Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkmine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bumps is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bumps and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkmine Golf Course. Bumps Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, or just needs someone to listen, 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org.
Bottom of the fifth inning is here. University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you. No matter where you are in the state, changing medicine and changing lives for all of Iowa and beyond. Visit uihealthcare.org. Hawks lead 3-1. Last of the fifth inning is here. Jenna Young will lead things off. The leadoff second baseman follows this one back behind her for strike one. 0-1 the count. Hawks haven't scored since a 3-run homer in the second by Simon. Leading 3-1. Hawks are coming on in that second inning with one out. She's retired 5 in a row since she allowed a walk in the third. So it's skied left side up and out of play. Behind the, just in the last row, the bleachers caught with a blanket by a gentleman, a Hawkeye fan in the top row. Strike two. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2. Upstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. In this bottom of the fifth, Young, Bennett, Rivera, 2 up for the Hawks. Trying to add to their lead. Perhaps ended earlier tonight. The Hawkeyes can score a few more runs. Just need 6 more runs for the run rule win. Hawkeyes are 7-8 in that category this year. Rutgers coming in 2-10 in run rule games. There's a ball scattered in the center field. That ball is going to be bouncing in front of the glove of Anderson. She gets up, tosses it in, but the leadoff double by Jenna Young, her second double of the game, brings up Tori Bennett. Jenna Young hit number 55, double number 10 now this season.
Center fielder Tori Bennett.
And Bennett stands in after flying out to center in the second. Sacrifice bunt out her first time in the first inning. Right-handed batter in and ready to face Hoekstra for the second time. Flied out to end that second inning. The second batter that Hoekstra faced coming in. Here's a bunt left side. Third baseman Osborne up and over. Got her girl on the 5. Three on the sacrifice. Bunt out for out number 1. So Young moves to third. Hawkeyes leading 3-1. Rivera, third batter for the Hawks here in this bottom of the fifth, takes a strike in the outside corner. Desiree is 0 for 2, lined out in the first, popped out in the third. Back in and ready. With Young on third, one away. The 0-1 on the way, and it's lifted right side up and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. Here to Desiree Rivera. Hoekstra, check of the wristband, the turn and the delivery. 0-2 and swing and a miss. Got a piece of it, but the catcher, Amadio, hanging on to it. The swinging K for out number 2. Sujin Berry will stand in now. So the 4th strikeout for the Hawkeyes offense, the 3rd swinging variety. All against the second pitcher, Hoekstra. Coming in, striking out 33 and 75 in the 3rd thrown. The set has 4 already here tonight. Ball 1 there, 1-0 the count. 2 away, runner on third. Jenna Young started this inning off with a double to medium depth center field. Anderson coming on, diving effort. Ball bounced before it went her glove, then bounded away. 2-0 the count. Here to Sujin Berry. A walker last time, flew out to center back in the first. Left-handed batter back in, and a 2-0 on the way, and she takes it for a strike. Just below the belt on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 4th batter of this last of the 5th inning. And the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Shoulder high, chased that one upstairs. She was trying to hit that one on the track. Here out beyond the right field fence. But it goes for strike 2, and we're even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one she leans out of the way of as it's up and in. Above helmet high for ball 3. We're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Young the runner on third. Bottom of the 5th inning. 3-1. Hawkeyes the advantage. It's 1-0 in the top of the 2nd for Rutgers, and the Hawks answered with those 3 runs. Been that way ever since. We're at the bottom of the 5th, and this one is ball 4, up and in. Twisting, turning out of the way of that one was Berry. And the 2 out, base on balls, brings up Hannah Lindsay. Lindsay struck out swinging her last time in the 3rd. Got a double to center and scored the first of those 3 runs of that Devin Simon 3-run jack in the 2nd. Runners on 1st and 3rd here, 2 away. Last of the 5th. And this is a pitch up and out for a ball, 1-0. 5th batter. Of the inning. And that pitch is just missing inside off the plate for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Hoekstra, check of the wristband, now ready, 2-0. Taken for a strike, outside corner above the knees. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, runners on the corners. With 2 away here in the last of the 5th. The 2-1 pitch is upstairs, helmet high. for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Lindsay trying to keep it alive and get on base for Talia Trenton. Trenton scored also on that homer by Simon in the second. "3-1 on the way. It's lifted in the air. Medium depth center. Anderson's there and hardly had to move, put it away. The F8 for out number 3. 5 innings in the books. To the 6th we go. Hawkeyes up 3-1. Back after this from Learfield.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bent grass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. Challenging, yet extremely playable. Improve your game with PGA instruction and our full-service pro shop. Treat yourself to Bunker's Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner. And our scenic Greenview Banquet Room is perfect for weddings or any special event. Brown Deer Golf Club, a stunning country club setting at affordable public rates.
Top of the 6th inning on the way. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home or at Coraville's finest all-suite hotels, Homewood Suites and Home 2 Suites by Hilton, each offering guest spacious suites, complimentary breakfast, 24-hour fitness center, pool, hot tub, guest laundry, and convenient locations. Let their warm and friendly staff take care of you and your family when you visit Hawkeye Country and stay where the Hawkeye Radio Network crew stays. Top of the 6th inning, 3-1 Hawks. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Hawks. Rutgers 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error. It'll be the top of the order. It's a hard hit ball, base hit up the middle, bouncing past Young. No chance for Jenna to get to that one as quick as she is. That's how hard it was hit. And to her right, just to the right of the second base bag, Jillian Anderson starts it off with the hit. It's only the 3rd hit of the ball game, first since the 2nd inning for the Scarlet Knights. Six in a row retired by Adams until that hit to lead off things here in the top of the 6th. Anderson getting her first hit of the game, her 47th hit of the season. A ball there to Bailey Briggs. She's 0 for 1 with a walk, lined out to the shortstop her last time in the 3rd. But 1-0 on the way, and it's grounded hard left side in front of the Hawkeye third base dugout. Jackson fields it in foul ground. We're even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first. Top of this 6th inning. The look by Adams, and ready for the 1-1 delivery. It's on the way, and it's up and out for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to Bailey Briggs, redshirt sophomore from Lockport, New York. The 2-1 on the way. It's lifted left side. Jackson ran out of room as it lands on the walkway on top of the third base Hawkeye dugout, right in front of the bleachers. And we're even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first, nobody out. Here at the top of the 6th inning, the 2-2. Grounded left side. Jackson's getting a workout over there. Foul ball. The end of that Hawkeye third base dugout. 2-2, still the count. Bailey Briggs. Lined out to Barry her last time in the third. Right-handed batters going, pulling it even more this time. Foul balls left side. 2-2. There's another hot shot right past her coach. Had to do a two-step to get out of the way of that one, did Coach Kristen Butler. But she did get out of the way of it. And we'll do the 2-2 all over again here. Talia Trenton asking for a new ball. She was over fielding it and having a word with Adams. Well, Jalen will get back in there. And she fires the 2-2. It's a grounder left side. Barry 6-4. Safe at first. Almost a double play. Briggs hustling down the line. Able to get there in time. Fielder's choice to the shortstop. So 6-4 put out on the force out there. Barry to Young. For one away. Coach Golan now coming out. Talia Trenton's going to leave the game. She's going to go warm up in the bullpen as Brianna Johnson will be the Hawkeye new first baseman. Johnson, the 5'8 freshman from Sacramento, California. Johnson on at first. One out, one on. Briggs the runner at first for Rutgers. Johnson the fielder, I should say, at first. Standing in, L.A. Matthews is coming back in, re-entering in the third spot. Walking her last time up.
Number 24, Ellie Matthews.
So the left-handed batter will hit with a runner on first. This one is scattered up and out of play, left side. Foul ball, strike one. 0-1 the count here to Matthews. A walk and grounded into a double play. Her last time in the first. So Reagan came on to run for her, then entered the game. Matthews back in there in the third spot. Ball outside for ball one. One ball, one strike. Third batter this top of the sixth inning. Hawkeyes with the 3-1 advantage. Game an hour and 41 minutes old. This one is smashed into right center field and gone off the top of the wall and over. A two-run dinger by L.A. Matthews. And this game is tied up. As L.A. Matthews connecting on that one, her 8th homer of the season, leads the team in that category. RBIs number 40 and 41 now. As we're knotted up at 3, just like that. Talia Trenton warming up a little quicker now in the left field bullpen. So Briggs scores easily on the homer to right. There's a grounder deep in the hole. Barry knocks it down, throws across, almost got her, despite having to pick the ball off the ground, but safe is the batter, Kraska, Stephanie Kraska, the redshirt freshman, entering the spot for Burtis in the 4 spot. So the infield hit there with one away. Now Coach Butler calling time, meeting with her assistants. So the batter, Riley Wong, taking her practice swings here. See what Coach Butler and company decide to do. With one out, one on. This game is tied. Rutgers now has more hits. 3 runs and 5 hits. Hawks have 3 runs and 4 hits. Hawks were cruising along, but you just had to think 5 runners now left on base. Get a little more lead than that. As their offense able to get going here in the 6th and able to tie it up. Now the home plate umpire, Kuykendall, coming over to say, okay, what are we going to do here? We're going to have a runner at first. As coming off is Kraska. And it's number 18, Sierra Hoekstra, the junior, 5'6" junior from Overland Park, Kansas. The junior. Sierra, the older sister of Kelsey, the freshman pitcher for the Scarlet Knights. As Riley Wong will be the batter.
Running at first base for the Scarlet Knights, number 18, Sierra Hoekstra.
The 5th batter of the inning, Wong will stand in. 1 out and 1 on. Scarlet Knights have scored 2 to tie it up at 3 here in the top of the 6th. Strike in there for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Wong and a sacrifice bunt out in the 2nd. Grounded out to 3rd her last time in the 4th. The 0-1 here on the way. There's a hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. Just about a foot left of the line. It bounced down that left field corners. Roman went over. To field it in foul ground. As the 0-2 on the way. Outside and low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We've had a hit to center, a fielder's choice, a 2-run homer, and an infield hit. Here in this top of the 6th inning. Ball taken there out of the zone for ball 2 or even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 from Adams on the way. Down and out, ball 3. Full count. Jalen's been pretty good settling down. He's only had 2 walks. Walked a batter in the 4th. 3 balls, 2 strikes, runner on first, 1 away. Wong back in and ready, the right-handed batter. Adams, the pitch. It's lifted left side. Roman there, hardly had to move and puts it away, the F7. For round number 2. So 1 more to get. Limit the damage here and go to the bottom of the 6th with a tie ball game. As Georgia Engel will be the left-handed batter, the senior, one of 3 on the roster for Rutgers. 5'8" senior, Conover, North Carolina. And there is a pitch taken off the plate outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Here to Georgia Engel. 6th batter this top of inning number 6. Swing and a miss. Pitch up and in for strike 1. Not able to get a piece of it. Engel. And we're even 1-1. Long look in. And ready for the 1-1. It's a grounder left side foul picked up by Jackson in foul ground. And the count's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to Engel. Adams trying to get out of it, allowing 2 more runs here in this top of the 6th. But can keep it a tie ball game. There's a grounder left side deep in the hole. Barry guns it. The bouncer pulls Johnson off the bag. Well off the bag is getting to first will be Engel. Yeah, infield hit. It will be, as Engel will be credited with it. Runners will be on first and second. Deep in the hole, Barry did all she could do. Fire that run across. Even with a good throw, the runner might have been there. So now time is called, and the assistant coach coming out. We're going to have another runner at first base. Number 10 it is. As Leah Sims, the freshman from Kenilworth, New Jersey, is on first.
Number 2, Haley Stripling.
Runners on first and second with 2 away. 3-3, we're tied. Left-handed batter, Haley Stripling back in there and takes the ball outside. 1-0 the count. So back-to-back with a fly-out sandwich in between their infield hits for the Scarlet Knights. Threatening for more here as they've scored 2 and tied it up at 3 in the top of the 6th. A 1-0 pitch from Adams. Down and in for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 7th batter of this top of the 6th inning, Haley Stripling, 0 for 2. Ground out to short in the 2nd. Grounded out to 3rd, her last time in the 5th. And the 2-0 on the way. Lifted, left side. Barry going back and makes the catch with her back towards left field. The pop out for out number 3. 2 runs and we're tied up at 3, bottom of the 6th. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Are aches, pains, or injuries keeping you on the sidelines? At Athletico, our movement experts are here to help you turn your setbacks into comebacks and create a personalized game plan for your recovery. With no prescription or referral needed, Athletico Physical Therapy is where your comeback story begins. Get started today by scheduling a free assessment at athletico.com. Proud partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
So why do I need vaccinations?
If I don't get vaccinated, how sick can I get?
Can I get multiple vaccines at once?
What's done to make sure vaccines are safe?
It's important to address your concerns about vaccines. Just make sure you get answers from people you can trust. Ask your doctor or healthcare provider about vaccinations, because they know you and they'll always put your health first. A message from Iowa Department of Health and Human Services.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Brianna Johnson in the ball game last inning defensively for the Hawks. Coming in for Trenton will lead things off here in the 6th spot. It'll be Johnson, Simon, and Jackson due up for the Hawks, who are facing a tie ball game now at 3 as Rutgers got 2 runs on 4 hits. A 2-run homer by Ellie Matthews. No runs, no errors, I should say, and 2 runners left on base. So 6, 7, 8 due up, bottom of the 6th. Hawkeyes need a run or 2 here. Would be nice. As Brianna Johnson, the 5'8 freshman from Sacramento, Coach Golan still talking to the home plate umpire, Troy Kuykendall. Extended break here of talking over the lineup card as Take a look at the numbers on Brianna Johnson. Batting 130, 23 at bats, 5 runs scored, 3 hits.
Brianna Johnson.
4 runs batted in. Johnson's in and ready.
Come on, Bree.
Now time is called as Johnson steps out. Back in and ready. There's a strike on the inside corner. Above the knees for strike 1. 0-1 the count. There's a ball scattered in the net right side. New left fielder for Rutgers is Jayla Fuller, a freshman. Anderson still in center. And I believe Kraska's still on right. Nope. That's Sims in right. This ball's hit deep to left field. Going back is Fuller. And she'll haul it in. The F7 off the bat of Johnson for out number 1. Devin Simon now will stand in. And that 3-run homer. Reason why the Hawks led 3-1 and now are tied 3-3. 3-run dinger in that second. 1 out. Here in this bottom of the 6th. Time is called. Simon be back in and ready. Nobody on and 1 down. Here's a shown bunt. Pulled back and laid off for a ball downstairs. 1-0 the count to Simon. Popped out to the second baseman her last time of the 4th. Long look in by Hoekstra, now ready, the 1-0. There's a grounder left side, gobbled up by Osborne, the third baseman, fires across the first. Got her girl, the 5-3 put out number 2. Hawks will have 1 more. Chance here in the bottom of the 6th. Avery Jackson. 3-3, we're tied. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Scarlet Knights. Hawks have 3 runs, 4 hits. And no errors. 3 retired in a row now by Hoekstra. Jackson struck out her last time, walked in the second. Ball up and out of play right side. Foul ball, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Here to Avery Jackson. She could untie it with 1 swing of the bat. Has 1 homer on the year. She got into 1 here. Upstairs, above helmet high for ball 1, we're even. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a fly out and a ground out. So far here in this last of the 6th inning. And a strike called. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on and 2 away. Hawks have had 4 hits. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the 5th. They've stranded 4 runners on. Check that, 5 runners on base. Ball misses there, we're even 2-2. Scored those 3 runs in that second inning. On 2 hits. Rutgers has left 4 on base. They've had 6 hits. Outside, too far. Rutgers faithful wanted that one, but no can do. For ball 3, we're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hoekstra ready. This one's lined in the net right side. And the count remains 3-2. This game just shy of 2 hours old, an hour and 58 minutes to be exact. We're at the bottom of the sixth. 3-3, we're tied up. First of a 3-game set, the final Big Ten regular season series for both these teams. This one hits the back leg of Jackson. Would have been ball 4 anyway. Jackson could not get out of the way of that one quick enough. Hit her on the right shin, it appeared. And the hit by pitch, first one of those of the day. 2-out variety. And brings up, we're going to have Alyssa Ramos pinch hitting here for Tatiana Roman in the 9 spot. Ramos, 5'5" freshman from Whittier, California, will come on to pinch hit. So Ramos pinch hitting. Roman 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Meanwhile, we got time as Jackson running down the right field line, trying to run that off. She got hit in the lower right leg, which appears to be okay. Okay, training staff, assistant coach out there checking on her. And we're ready to go. Alyssa Ramos checking the numbers on her. 248 batting average, 101 at bats, 15 runs, 25 hits, 7 doubles, 2 home runs, 17 runs batted in. Ramos, big situation here. With a runner on first, the go-ahead run. And a pitch outside low for ball 1. 1-0 the count. The 4th batter of this bottom of the 6th. A fly out, a ground out, a hit batter, and now Ramos pinch hitting for Roman. Upstairs, shoulder high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Jenna Young in the top of the order awaits next if Ramos can keep it going here. So Hawks trying to put it across at least 1 run to take the lead and head to the 7th. To end it in regulation, there's a pitch just missing outside off the plate for ball 3. We're sitting with a 3-0 count. And the 3-0 from Hoekstra on the way. Upstairs, ball 4. Back-to-back free passes. As only 2 of those, both walks issued by Hoekstra before that. Now a hit batter and a walk. Runners on first and second, 2 away. And Jenny Young comes up. The runner on first, it'll be Roman coming back in to run. Roman, the 5'4" senior, running at first for Ramos, a pinch hit for her. So Jackson at second. Roman at first. 2 outs, 2 on, Jenny Young. First we have Coach Butler out having a word with the entire infield and the battery in the circle. Jenny Young, a double as center, a fly out to left, and a double as center so far in this game. Another one of those here. Find a gap, and Hawks will be up by at least 1. Which would be nice with 2 outs at the bottom of the 6th inning. Hawks looking for Big Ten win number 13, home win number 12, and overall victory number 33. But a tie ball game. Rutgers giving them a battle here tonight. Team that's 17th, last place in the conference. You wouldn't know it by looking at them here. 3-16 coming in, 20-33 overall. They're playing hard and giving the Hawkeyes everything they can. Jenny Young ready, takes a strike. Looked at the first pitch, right in there on the outer half. Above the knees for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. 5th batter of the bottom of the 6th inning, Jenny Young. Hoekstra. The delivery upstairs. That one was chin high for ball one. We're even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here to Young. And the 1-1 on the way. Lifted left side, up and out of play. For strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two runners on, 2 down. 1-2 count to Young. Trying to find a gap and run like the wind. The 1-2. Skies it, left side, up and out of play. Foul ball. Count remains at 1-2. Three runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Scarlet Knights. Hawks have 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Young ready. 1-2. Again, up and out of play, left side. Young battling Hoekstra, the sophomore. Young against the freshman Hoekstra. Jackson on second. Roman on first. The 1-2 on the way again. Up and in, almost got her. Ball 2. We're even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Young back in and ready. Hoekstra, the long look at the wristband on her left arm. And now the 2-2 on the way. It's up and out for ball 3. We're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Good. Strong at bat here by Young. Trying to keep it going with 2 away in the last of the 6. Game is tied at 3. Three-2 on the way. Inside off the plate. Did she go? No. She flinched at it, but held up. Rutgers faithful wanted it. Good job by Jenna Young holding up on that one. They didn't even appeal it on that, as it was inside off the plate. Ball 4. 3rd free pass in a row. Hawks trying to take advantage of it. Tori Bennett sacrificed bunt out her last time in the 5th and first time in the 1st. She flew out to center in the 2nd. Bases loaded, 2 away. Here in this bottom of the 6th. Bennett trying to put the Hawks back up. Now we had a first base coach asking Coach Golan something here. Now this one is skied behind the plate, going to be out of play. Behind us, out of play in the press box for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Here to Tori Bennett. 6th batter of this bottom of the 6th. The junior from Fort Dodge readies for the 0-1 offering. It's outside for ball 1. We're even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hawks with no hits this inning have taken a hit by pitch and 2 walks in a row after 2 outs. To create the bases loaded rally. Hot shot left side, ducking out of the way. Jackson right in between her and Coach Golan. A bouncer down the left field side. And the count's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hoekstra asking for a new softball and gets her wish granted from the home plate umpire, Mr. Kuykendall. Hawkeye runner on every base. 2 away. Bottom of the 6th. We're knotted up at 3. The 1-2 on the way. Up and out. Ball 2 or even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Tori Bennett. Trying trying to come up with a big hit or get on any way she can here would force in a go-ahead run. The 2-2. Lifted, right side. Playable, first baseman, fair territory, caught by Engel, and the threat's over. The pop out for out number 3 takes us to the 7th. We're knotted up at 3. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bumps Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkmine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bumps is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bumps and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkmine Golf Course. Bumps Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
Hawk fans at the game or at home, Wimmer's premium quality hot dogs and sausages will score with family and friends. Take the highest quality beef and pork, and you get the best tasting hot dog. Wimmer's, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. For a taste of unique flavors you'll love, stop by Molly's Cupcakes in downtown Iowa City when you're in town. Next time for homemade cupcakes, cookies, cakes, bars, and coffee drinks. Molly's Cupcakes, proud supporter of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Ball 1 to Addie Osborne, the leadoff girl here for Rutgers in the top of the 7th. 8-9-1 due up. Here's a hot shot, base hit right past Adams into center field. And the base hit brings up number 9 batter here. It'll be Hoekstra. Hitting in the 9th spot again, Kelsey Hoekstra. 1 on, nobody down. Top of the 7th. 3-3, we're tied. Been tied since 2 runs in the 6th. Showing bunt, gets it down. Jackson going to second and just gets the force out at second. Heads up play by Jackson, gunning the lead runner. Risky move, but able to get it done. Avery Jackson not settling for the runner, the out at first. And able to gun down Osborne at second. Good heads up play on the 5-4 on the force out. Good coverage there to be there was Jenna Young. Fielder's choice on the bunt by Hoekstra. So runner on, 1 down. Top of the order, and Jillian Anderson now. Anderson hit the center last time, popped out in the 3rd, struck out in the 1st. Ball 1 there. The 1-0 is a strike right down central. For strike 1, we're even, 1-1. 3rd batter of the inning, Jillian Anderson. Hawkeyes at the bottom of the 7th will have the heart of the order, and Rivera, Berry, and Lindsay due up. Hoping to still be tied at 3. 1 on and 1 out. Ball outside there, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Talia Trenton back throwing in the Hawkeye left field bullpen. 2-1. Grounder right side. Young has it, only plays first. Beautiful move by Jenny Young. Sitting down, rolling over, throwing a perfect strike in the sit-down position to Johnson for the 4-3 ground out for out number 2. No surprise there. Jenny Young continues to shine defensively for the Hawks. Out number 2. Hoekstra on second. Bailey Briggs. Standing in, taking a strike. Strike 1. 0-1 the count to Briggs. The redshirt sophomore from Lockport, New York. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored on the 2-run homer by Matthews her last time of the 6th. Lined out to Berry in the 3rd, walked in the 1st. The 0-1 is a hard grounder left side. Berry has it up and over, and the Hawks will go to the bottom of the 7th, trying to win it in regulation. We're tied at 3. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Hello, Hawkeye fans. This is Ben McCullum, the head coach of the Iowa men's basketball team. Returning to Iowa City as the head coach is a dream come true. The passion of Iowa fans is unmatched, and I'm incredibly excited to get started on this new journey together. I look forward to seeing our fans on campus across the state and throughout the nation. Here's to big things coming and an exciting future ahead. Go Hawks!
Express Midwest is Iowa's locally owned and operated ground transportation specialists who have served Iowa City for more than 37 years. With a selection of chauffeured black cars, limos, sprinters, and buses, they have solutions for all your transport needs. Check out their website to find a full list of services, rates, and more at expressmidwest.com. That's expressmidwest.com.
Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bent grass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. Challenging, yet extremely playable. Improve your game with PGA instruction and our full-service pro shop. Treat yourself to Bunker's Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner. And our scenic Greenview banquet room is perfect for weddings or any special event. Brown Deer Golf Club, a stunning country club setting at affordable public rates.
The best cars for the money are Hondas. Now, save big with 0% APR.
We're back in here at Pearl Field, underway in the bottom of the 7th inning. Rivera will lead things off, takes the ball. 1-0 the count to Desiree Rivera, 3-4-5. Rivera, Berry, and Lindsay due up. Hawks trying to win it here and avoid their 3rd extra inning game of the season. They're 1-1 in those contests so far. Rivera struck out her last time, popped out in the 3rd, lined out in the 1st. Takes the ball just off the plate for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Here to Desiree Rivera. Be the first extra inning game of the season for Rutgers if we had to go to the 8th. The Hawks are hoping to avoid that. There's ball 3 inside off the plate. Rutgers wanted that. Hoekstra's not happy. Walked around the circle there, the back of the circle, and now back in and ready to go. The 3-0 on the way. This is outside, ball 4. And the leadoff walk by Desiree Rivera. The Hawks need base runners. Move them around and in. Just need one to win it. Of course, here in the bottom of the 7th, we're tied at 3 as Arlette Karavaka will come in to run. Karavaka, the pinch runner at first for Rivera. Sujin Berry come up to hit. Only one official at bat. She flew out to center in the 1st. Walked her last 2 times in the 3rd and 5th. Hoekstra's back out there. She's been out there since 1 out in the 2nd inning. Taking over for Depew.
Shortstop Sujin Berry.
Now Berry in and ready. Takes the ball up and out. 1-0 the count to Sujin Berry. This game of 2 hours and 18 minutes old here. This one is skied left side. It'll get out of play into the front row of the bleachers. Foul ball, strike one. We're even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kuravaka, the runner at first. Nobody out. Last of the 7th inning. There's a pitch upstairs. Does she go? No. Good job of holding up Sujin that time for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hawks trying to get a run and win their 6th one-run game of the year. They're 5-3 in one-run games. Rutgers coming in 3-3. There's a ball just missing outside. Off the plate for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hannah Lindsay waiting in the on-deck circle. 3-1 from Hoekstra. On the way. That's a strike. Strike 2 or full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here to Sujin Berry, the 2nd batter of this bottom of the 7th inning. Hoekstra ready, the 3-2 on the way. And it's lifted, right side, right field coming in. Sims will make the catch. Medium depth right field. That's an F9 for out number 1. Hannah Lindsay stands in. With 1 out, 1 on. Rutgers 1 run in the 2nd. Hawks came back with 3 runs in the bottom half. The Knights added 2 runs in the 6th. That's all we've had, 6 runs scored. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Rutgers. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Hawkeyes. 1-0 the count here to Lindsay. Flew out to center in the 5th, struck out swinging in the 3rd, had a double, and scored in the 2nd. Takes that one upstairs. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Now Hoekstra wants to get rid of the mask. They're having a word with the home plate umpire now, Troy Kuykendall. Too much. Now asking for a different mask, I believe. Yep, the first baseman running over and exchanging masks. So the time was called for that reason. Now we're good to go. Runner on first, 1 away. 2-0 pitch coming to Lindsay. It's a strike right on the outside corner, above the knees for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here to Hannah Lindsay. That pitch just down and in for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. 1 away. Bottom of the 7th inning. Hawkeyes trying to win it in walk-off fashion and avoid extra innings. There's a ball outside. Lindsay let it go.
First baseman, Brianna
Second
Johnson.
walk of the inning. Johnson will stand in now. Nope. Now we got a runner, I should say. Echo Mattiello coming in to run for Lindsay at first. So Echo will run at first. Kuravaka A winning run out at second base. 3-3 we're tied, bottom of the seventh. 1 away and 2 on. Johnson flew out to left her last time of the sixth, her first at bat after coming on defensively for Talia Trenton, who started in this sixth spot. She left the game to go to the bullpen, warming up for a couple innings. Coach Golan staying with Jalen Adams. Now it will be Trenton back in. So Trenton's coming back in for Johnson. Trenton earlier in the game walked and scored and flew out to right field. 1 out, 2 on. Takes the ball upstairs. Shoulder high. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. And the pitch from Hoekstra. Inside, off the plate, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Hawkeye faithful coming alive to our left. Let's go Hawkeyes cheer, and ball 3 outside, too far. 3-0 the count. Runners on first and second. The fourth batter of the inning. Talia Trenton, time is called. Mario out there to have a word with Hoekstra. Meeting adjourned, and we're back and ready to go. Runners on first and second, 1 out, 3-0 the count. Trenton. Trenton back in and ready. A walk, a fly out, and a walk so far in this last of the seventh. 3-0 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Bases are full. So a Hawkeye runner in every base. Maya walks, and it brings up Devin Simon, who hit that 3-run homer. Now will bring out Coach Butler. She's bringing everybody in. Bases full, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the seventh inning. Simon hit that 3-run jack in the second inning. Put the Hawks up 3-1. Can she come through again, the sophomore? All she has to do is get on base in any form here. And Devin, 1 for 3, pop out and ground it out. She's taken 15 walks and 3 hit by pitches on the season. Long meeting here as Mr. Kuykendall out there. Hawkeye faithful getting a little restless. Now Mr. Kuykendall telling Coach Barker it's time to go. She's taking as long as she can, not making the Hawkeye faithful happy. Here we go, meeting adjourned. One out, bases loaded. Devin standing in. The winning run, 60 feet away in the form of Arlette Caravaca. Game number 50 for the Hawkeyes, hoping that we win 33. There's a ground ball left side. It's bobbled away, shortstop. Caravaca will score. Hawks win. Hawkeyes win on the grounder left side. Simon putting it in play. That's all we needed, and the Hawkeyes get the walk-off. 4-3 win. It wasn't pretty, but it gets the job done. But give credit to Rutgers battling the Hawkeyes today. And the Hawks able to win in the bottom of the 7th. So Simon able to come through, and the Hawks get the victory 4-3 in regulation. Take a timeout. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Different people have different needs. Delta Dental of Iowa has affordable dental and vision coverage that meets you where you are. Small business on a budget? We have options with no employer costs. Traditional Medicare plans don't cover dental, but we do. And if you can't get benefits at work, you can buy direct from us. Plus, we give back to your community. Visit sharinghealthysmiles.com and choose Delta Dental. For your smile, for your health, for your community.
Express Midwest is Iowa's locally owned and operated ground transportation specialists who have served Iowa City for more than 37 years. With a selection of chauffeured black cars, limos, sprinters, and buses, they have solutions for all your transport needs. Check out their website to find a full list of services, rates, and more at expressmidwest.com. That's expressmidwest.com.
Hello, Hawkeye fans. This is Ben McCullum, the head coach of the Iowa men's basketball team. Returning to Iowa City as the head coach is a dream come true. The passion of Iowa fans is unmatched, and I'm incredibly excited to get started on this new journey together. I look forward to seeing our fans on campus across the state and throughout the nation. Here's to big things coming and an exciting future ahead. Go Hawks!
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through Life Care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
John Swisher back with you, putting the final touches on this one. Hawkeyes get the walk-off victory. 4-3 this evening in their 50th game. They win their 33rd contest, 33-17. They've won 3 in a row now. Home record of 12-4. In the Big Ten, Hawks are 13-7. One-run game, 6-3 now. As Rutgers falls to 20-34, 5-11 on the road, 3-17 in Big Ten play. And one-run games, they're now 3-4. Totals on this one: Rutgers with 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, 5 runners left on. Only 1 strikeout, 1 looking strikeout against Jalen Adams. 2 walks and no hit batters. For the Hawks, 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 11 runners stranded, 4 strikeouts, 3 swinging, 1 looking. 7 free passes taken from Depew and Hoekstra, 6 walks and 1 hit batter in a game that lasted 2 hours and 28 minutes, seen by an attendance of 696 on this overcast, cloudy, 57-degree day here from Iowa City. Hawkeyes get the W in dramatic fashion The bases loaded in the bottom of the 7th. Devin Simon put the ball in play. Grounder left side. Shortstop had to come on and could not field it. Tough play for Wong. It goes as an error, but the Hawkeyes get the win 4-3. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon just before 5 o'clock for senior night here from Pearl Field. So Hawkeyes and Rutgers for game 2. Game 3 coming up at noon on Sunday. That'll do it tonight. Have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Friday night. So Hawkeyes get the win, improve to 33-17. This has been Iowa Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Iowa Hawkeye softball has been brought to you by Hy-Vee. Score big savings with the new Hy-Vee Perks membership. University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. Oak Knoll Retirement Community. Homewood Suites and Home 2. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. Iowa corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Also brought to you by Mediacom, home of extreme and 1 gig internet speeds. Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Travel Leaders, Destinations Unlimited, the official travel partner of the Hawkeyes. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.